Act now or regret later. Act now because it's like you only have now. The future isn't guaranteed. The future isn't set in stone. You don't know what can happen, you know? So, act now or regret later. And what do I mean by regret later? It's like the actions you want to take, the path you want to go on, the things you want to try. It's like do it now while you can, because who knows what can happen in the future. Who knows what are the possibilities that lie in the future. So, be aware. It's like if you don't do it now or soon, it's like you may regret it. You may just never do it and regret it. You're like, I should have done this, I should have done that. And we've probably all experienced it, things we should have done or said, and it's like we never did. And we regret it. It just hits us. It can be at the most random times. We're just thinking, it's like, I should have done that. But it just, with that in mind, it should be a lesson. It should be a lesson. Act now or regret later, because many times it's like when you're given the opportunity to do it. Oh, sorry about that. Let me put my phone on silent. Sorry about that. But again, it's like act now, regret later. Again, do it now. The future is not guaranteed. The past is already gone. Why focus on the past or the future? The past is just a reminder of what you've done and what you could learn from. So any sort of regret or anything you didn't take, is like take that as a lesson. As next time something like that comes around or an opportunity comes around, take the chance. Take the chance. Take the shot. Shoot your shot, whatever it may be. However the words may be, just for it to resonate with you, that you have to act now. You have to act now before time keeps going, and eventually it's like we just forget about it, and it'll pop up later as another regret, another thing like, oh, I should have done it. Because regret is one of the most painful things. Because think about it, it's like I would much rather live a life knowing I tried something and failed, and if I wanted to keep going, I'm gonna keep going. But if I failed, it's like I took the chance. I'd much rather be more satisfied than die knowing that I never did what I wanted to do. I never took the opportunities I wanted to take. I was too scared. I was too fearful. And really just think of it. It's like, what are you leaving behind? What is your story that you're gonna leave? Once the book closes, it's like, what's in the book? Like, what are the characteristics you possess as the main character of your story? If we want to put it in that way, it's like, were you really just doing what you wanted, or were you scared? Why were you scared? Why? For fear of failure, embarrassment, people making fun of you? That's bound to happen. Even if you're doing well, you're bound to get haters. You're bound to get people who don't like you. For the simple fact, it could be either they just don't like you or they're envious. So really just know that in any circumstance, it's like you're gonna be made fun of or you're gonna be praised. And realize, which one do you want? Praise from the masses or from whoever it is that you want? Because it doesn't even have to be on a big scale. It's like as simple as just talking to people, as simple as just communicating, getting to know people, doing hobbies and activities you like, whether it may be music, instruments, like the gym, going for a walk, reading, writing, journaling, all these sorts of things. It's like, will you do it? That's the whole point of this video. Will you do it? Because if you don't, it's like, then why even have that thought? If you're not gonna do it, why even have the thought? Why even consider it if you're just gonna back down anyways? And I don't mean to be harsh, but it's just a simple truth. It's like, if you're not gonna do it, someone else is gonna take the opportunity and grow from it. someone is gonna snatch up the opportunity at the first sight. So it's like, why not even try? What, like, just because you've done mistakes, we've all done mistakes, doesn't mean that should stop you. And if anything, fake it till you make it. You know, you may not be certain that you're possible or capable of doing it. It's like, but just fake it. Believe you can do it, because eventually you will be able to do it. The same way, it's like, you know, the same way it's like you and another person can want to do something. It's like, who's gonna act on it? Who's gonna act on it? Because a lot of what makes this life, like, it's our actions. Because you can't tell a person if he's scared, nervous, you know, feeling ecstatic, happy, joyful. You can't tell any of the emotions they're facing. So, what can you tell from them? What can you tell about them? Their actions. You know, they may be sad, but they're still grinding. They may be happy and they're still grinding. It's the actions. So, this, you know, there's this saying, I can't remember where I heard it from. I think it was Cuz Diamato, and I heard it from Taekwondo, another live streamer, YouTuber, amazing content creator, I won't lie. But what he was saying is like, Mike Tyson's trainer, Cuz Diamato, he said something along the lines of, what makes a hero and a coward different? And it's like, the actions, because you can't tell how they feel when they're doing the action. It's the action in itself. You see them working, you see them putting their all into it, you see them just putting everything, and as that day ends, they can say, I put my all into it, I am proud. Or the opposite, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, you know, I feel bad about it, I feel terrible. So it's like, what side of the coin do you want to be on? You know, the hero or the coward? Because you can't tell how they feel. The same way you can go to a gym, you see many people working out. Someone could be going through a heartbreak. Someone can be at the peak of their life, if we want to say peak. They're just enjoying life at its fullest. The same person can be on the verge of just breaking down. You never know what someone is going through, but you see them doing the action. But in terms of people who are, you know, quote unquote thugging it out, it's like, if you can help them, then this is just me personally, just because I like being able to help people. It's like, I'll help them, I'll talk to them, I'll hopefully ease something that's on their mind, because it's like, I know what it's like to feel those emotions, and it's suffocating in a way. So don't forget, it's like we're all connected in a way where it's like, of course we focus on ourselves, do what we gotta do for ourselves, our family, but it's like, on a bigger picture, it's like, we are humans, we, you know, need to take care of each other and look after each other, and it's like, you never know what someone could be going through, you never know. Although I felt like I was getting a little sidetracked, I do want to talk about it. You never know what someone's going through, so it's like, I'll definitely have to talk about that in a different video, because that in itself is just a topic in itself. It's like someone may need to hear, and I don't want to extend this video too long, you know. And I want to keep the focus on, you know, actions. And it's like, for the most part, I said all I could about actions. It's literally do or don't, be about it or don't, you know, live with it or die about it. I believe that's how it goes. Yeah, no, that's how it goes. But again, we can say all these quotes, all these things. It's like, will you actually do it? Will you actually commit to it? Will you actually just grab the bull by its horns and just face it, you know? Take life and put it in your hands. Put everything on your hands. Put every single burden, worry, put every single problem in your hands and make it your own problem, and just grow from it. Grow from it, because it's like, if it's not on you, then who's it on? Who are you relying on? Because imagine if it's on you, if the power is in your hands to change your life, it's like, it's limitless. It is limitless. So, like, imagine just, life is in your hands. It's all up to you. It's all up to me. So I can do whatever I want. I can achieve whatever I want. I can do what I say and mean what I do. But yeah, with that being said, I just kind of want to end it off there, as like, I feel like it's literally just do it and grow, or don't and just back down. But thank you for listening. If you made it this far, thank you, and see ya.